Hi everybody, this is Lady T with your Leo. The gang's all here reading for April 2024. I've only got one more of these to do after this, so that'll be closing out the series that I promised for everybody. So what we have for center energy for Leo in the challenge is overload and perfection. Let's talk about your crowning energy, Leo. While we're shuffling, I just want to say thank you for all your likes, subscribes, and comments. Anything that you do whatsoever to support the channel. I hope that you like my readings. I hope that you will continue to watch the videos and let me know what you think. Um, okay, Leo, crowning energy, Mother Nature. Okay, undermining energy for Leo. I apologize that these readings have taken longer than I would like to get out, but I've been very busy at work, so just trying to fit them in wherever I can, so I appreciate your patience. Undermining energy for Leo, please. What's the difficult thing for Leo right now? A lot of messages here. Okay. We've got what led up to this energy coming next. What led up to this? Give me some messages for what led up to this, please. What happened? What happened to bring this about? Okay. All right. I'm going to put this back on top like it fell. And outcome energy. What's your outcome, Leo? Outcome energy, please. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Then we'll get into your oracle messages. So, crowding energy, okay, all right. Hold on here. Let me get these cards right. Okay, so what we have in the center energy, let's talk about that first. Overload, perfection. So you're really having some difficulty and challenges because you're very heavily burdened right now, Leo. You got a lot going on, a lot on your plate, and then you're fighting your own perfection. And so these two are sort of like vying for your energy at this time. So really stepping out of that perfection energy is going to be very beneficial for you, and lightening your load will also help. Now, crowning energy, getting out in the Mother Nature, whereas before you felt left out in the cold, frozen, stuck even. Next, we have undermining energy. We have change, passion, waking up. So to me, this is about there's a change that's happening that is going to wake up your passion again. And so what's happening here is you're coming back into a new phase, into yourself even, with the waking up card and the passion, because passion is who you are. You're creative, you're passionate. This is just who you are at a core level, right? Now, what led up to this? Flow, staying in the flow, getting back into balance even. Sort of just, walking the journey without really knowing where you're headed, just having that faith and confidence to trust in spirit at this time, because you know that you are meant for better times with the dance card here. You know that you're meant to do some things. And this is the roots, right? This is who you are at a core level. So getting to the bottom of who you are, stepping into your authenticity with the roots here too. And the other thing that's very important here with the roots card is really understanding some things at a root level even. Because your outcome energy is options or illusions, one of the two. You have understanding perhaps about these illusions or these options. Because there was a crisis energy around you. It took you in lots of different directions here, and then also consuming. What are you putting in to your world? What are you eating? What are you thinking? What are your actions? What is everything saying? Okay, so really taking a look at this as you move forward is going to be pivotal, very important to the next phase of your life. Because illusions, you have no place in illusions here. If there's too many options, you need to think about what is the best option for you and solely for you. You always want to take into account everybody, but something's telling me you need to make a decision that is best for you at this time, and understanding that. Because, the crisis that's coming is to perhaps help you to understand what you're consuming and understand how it's impacting you. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of your oracle messages. We're going to start off with the Song of the Grandmother Oracle and see what the grandmothers have to say. My grandmother, I used to call her Nana, and my great grandmother used to call her Big Mama. So, what are we talking about today? Alright, Song of the Grandmothers, go ahead and give me some messages for Leo, please. Let them go ahead and flip out completely or flip over completely. Thank you. Let the messages flip out completely, flip over completely. Thank you. Messages for Leo, please. What do you want to tell Leo right now? What do you want to tell Leo right now? Okay. I'm going to put these in the challenge because they didn't come out in the upright. We'll go through them after I get them all out. What other messages do you have for Leo, please? What other messages do you have for Leo? Messages for Leo, please. Messages for Leo. Yeah, there's some trying to come out that they're flipping back in, so, okay. What do you want to tell Leo? Okay. And what, okay. Anything else? Okay, those fell out, okay. Alright, let's talk about it. So the first one we have here is return to now. This moment influences past, present, future. And the grandmother time card is coming out to surrender. So surrender to the flow of your life, surrender to cycles, surrender to how it is as it is. And staying in the now is going to be real important, because you being able to keep your mindset on the present is really going to impact what happens moving forward. Next we have Source, Grandmother Rosemary. It says, more than what you see, remember who you are. Here you form love itself. So when you come back to your authentic self, your natural way of being, your natural core energy is love. Your natural core energy is Source. Okay, so when you come home to Source, when you spend time with Source, you're going to understand some things that you don't potentially see right now. We have Grandmother Raven, unknown. Again, this goes right back to, there was an unknown card somewhere else too. Where was it? That was Crisis. Hold on a second, I'm just curious now. Passion, no. I think it was what led to this, right? Yeah, the unknowable. So to me, this is also about you understanding some things. Again, once you go to Source, you're going to understand things on a whole new level that you didn't understand. But stepping into the unknown and having that faith and confidence, allowing yourself to be led, staying in the present moment is going to be really important to you. It says, mysterious void reveals its heart to seekers willing to enter. So this is about the trust and faith and confidence that you have in spirit, of just being led, not knowing at all where you're headed, but that trust, faith, and confidence is really going to be beneficial to you. Next, in the reverse, we have Grandmother Sunflower, Nourishment. Turn to what you love, whatever feels like sunshine, let it nourish you. So perhaps, again, this to me is about the consuming here. There was a consuming card somewhere. Yeah, right here. So again, what are you consuming? What are you believing about yourself? What are you putting in your body, minds, thoughts, feelings, vibration even? Is something that you're going to need to, if it feels good, then trust it, believe in it, right? Because it's going to keep you it's going to keep you in the right energy. Also in the reverse, we have grandmother weeping willow, release, bend, sway, swing, let loose, anchored flexibility supports deliverance. And this is in the reverse. So again, letting yourself loose, letting yourself be flexible, and just going with the flow, staying in the present moment. Next, we have grandmother prickly pear cactus, individuality. Embrace your different, lovable. Embrace your different, lovable because it's yours. No one else compares. So this is about, again, you stepping into your authenticity, understanding that, you know what, you may not be for everybody, and that's quite okay. You know what I'm saying? And being unapologetically you. We've got grandmother earthquake, friction, because there's some friction. That's that crisis card that's coming up here. There's some things that are going to happen that are going to cause you to move forward and to release what needs to be released. It says energy release, fissures revealed on purpose, shaking up your life, right to the crisis there. Because there's going to be some things that happen because they need to happen. They're meant to happen to shake up your life and cause you to move in a different direction, I suspect. You've got the blank slate card here, which is you get to write it whatever way it needs to be written, and you have it twice. We'll talk about the second one in a minute. We've got grandmother bear with the permission coming in next. Knowing arms wrap you. So you are surrounded by love at this time. You're surrounded by your spiritual team. That could be your grandmother coming in, or some other grandmother-like figure that you know and love that is coming in to support you. It says reassurance, you're cared for, and choose what comforts you. So this is about, again, we have another card here, what makes you happy, what brings you sunshine, and then also what brings you comfort, okay? And being careful in that comfort that you are not overindulging in things too, in that comfort, okay? No more coping through things that are not good for you by consuming things that are not good for you. Now this is my other, hold on a second here. There we go. I like that card being dirty. This is another blank slate card. So again, two messages here of it's up to you. You have the right to write your story for the next phase. And then we have grandmother zebra with a confidence here. But this is about you to taking the center stage, taking a place of authority in your life, authority in others' lives, leadership even. It says uncovered in the spotlight, show the world your stripes. So this is, again, being who you are, not being afraid to show the world who you are in addition to that. Now we're going to move into the soul journey lesson messages and see what kind of lessons are you learning, working through, whatever the case may be. What are the lesson messages for Leo, please? Okay, we got that one. What else, please? Okay, so we've got the indecision, perseverance. Okay. Freedom, imagination, trust. What else, Spirit? Okay. Got a lot in the challenge for you at this time. Yeah. Forgiveness. Yep. Self-esteem, gratitude, and peace. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about it. So the first one we have here in the challenge is indecision. It's been very difficult for you to make a decision about what you want to do, how you want to move forward, whether this could be in all areas of your life or one specific area. But it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And maybe you've been feeling like your intuition isn't talking to you at this time. We've got perseverance, but this is about you moving forward in spite of, having that trust, having that faith, that confidence that you are being led to where you're meant to be. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So again, just moving one step in front of the other even. We've got freedom in the reverse. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So really not feeling like that, right, with the freedom in reverse. Sort of feeling trapped even a little bit. We've got imagination and the challenge. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. That takes me right back to the passion, right? The passion card we had. We've got trust. I accept my inner voice and will always guide me correctly. Again, this is that trust in your spiritual connection with spirit, with your higher self. And even though you may not know where you're headed, even though you may not feel like you're getting any messages right now, you are being led, and you just need to trust that. We've got surrender. I can release my need to control. So again, just surrendering to the process even. Stepping into forgiveness here. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So there's some resentment, some forgiveness that needs to occur in order for you to be able to surrender these things that are holding you back, that are holding you down, that are keeping you stuck, that are making you feel like you're out on the cold. All of that. We've got self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And this is about stepping into shining your light here, like what we talked about with the zebra. Having that confidence to be who you are, and to do what it is that you're meant to do, to shine and to help others. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. So stepping into that attitude of gratitude and being thankful wherever you are on the journey, because you want peace. Okay, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And so this is about you stepping in again to your peace side, the flow. Excuse me. And this is the one box that keeps dropping. I don't know what that is, because no matter how hard I put these cards, these other boxes around it, how tightly, it just seems to always be the one that falls. Because I've picked it up almost every day. But again, going back to peace, because that is also your core energy. You are, that's not, you don't want anything that's not peaceful. Now we're going to move into the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle and see what we have here. Ancestors, what messages do you have for Leo? Okay. We've got the Star Spiritual Rebirth. So this is that death and rebirth energy here. Being reawakened. What else, Spirit? What else do you have for Leo? What else for Leo, please? Let the cards flip out completely. Flip over completely. Thank you. Ancestors, what messages do you have for Leo? Okay. So we have the Conjure Woman. We have Explore. Root of Earth, Inspired Action. The Huntress, Soul Awakening. Root of Fire, Risk It All. And the last one, Altar of Fire. They're actually all in the challenge, so I'm going to put them that way. Anything else, let's go around. Yeah, I felt like there was some more in there. Again, these are all in the upright, so let's talk about it. First one we have here is the Star, Spiritual Rebirth. So really surrendering anything that no longer serves you at this time to move forward, to have the spiritual rebirth. Next we have the Conjure Woman, Manifestation, because this is something that you manifested what's happening right now, because you want to, more than anything, you want to come into peace. More than anything, you want to be your authentic self. And with those kinds of feelings and emotions, that's your core energy, your higher self coming through. It is causing the spiritual awakening where that you manifested. Next, we have root of air, explore. So this is about, exploring new things, exploring yourself, even is what I'm getting here too, to really understand some things. That also takes me right back to the roots card here. It says root of earth, inspired action. So there's going to be some inspiration that you get, because creativity and passion naturally come to you. We've got the huntress, soul awakening. So again, another confirmation here. We've had the waking up over here. We have the soul awakening, the spiritual rebirth here. Confirmation again. We've got root of fire, risk it all. So taking that leap of faith because you want this new, whatever it is, right? We've got altar of fire, so good juju, so good karma coming your way as well. We've got the high priestess, intuition and knowingness, again, in the upright. So whether you feel this intuition, you are being led. And next we have the peacemaker, persistent patience as you move forward. And then we have mother of water, emotional self-care. So this is about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself as you surrender whatever needs to be surrendered, forgive whatever needs to be forgiven, and stay in your peace. Now we're going to move into the lords and ladies to see what messages they have for Leo. Lords and ladies, what do you want to tell Leo, please? Let the cards flip over completely, fall out completely. Thank you. Okay. What else, please? What else do we have for Leo? Okay, a lot of cards in the challenge here. Let's put these out. Okay. Last go around. Anything else for Leo? Okay. All right, let's talk about it. False perception. You are a master of what you perceive. So again, this is about your thoughts. Your thoughts, that illusion that I talked about with the choices card over here. So really paying attention to this false perception, this lie you keep telling yourself, because you are a master of whatever you choose to be a master of. So stepping into your power and taking charge of you, taking charge of your thoughts, taking charge of whatever needs to be taken charge of, because it all starts at the top. To me, this is crown energy, right? This is also thinking. This is also that energy of you are what you think, right? It starts at the top. A healthy mind leads to a healthy body. So really clearing your mind out so that you can also have a corresponding healthy body. Next we have be strong at this time, be true to you and your purpose here. So this is about you standing in your power and your purpose regardless of the crisis energy that's trying to come to you, regardless of any chaos even that's trying to come your way. Next, we have try again. Nothing is gained without some losses. So this is about, even though you may have felt some losses, this is about continuing to move forward with that perseverance card we had over here. Next, in the we have to be free of control. Make daily choices guided by your higher self. So again, allowing yourself to be led, uh, uh, leaning into your intuition, paying attention to your intuition at this time. Next, we have don't be afraid to feel. Feelings appear to resonate within you. So this is about, in order to release, in order to heal anything, you have to feel it first, and you cannot be afraid of the feelings that are trying to come through you. It is only for your highest good that they are released. And then we have do it your way. Life is how you design it to be. Again, right back to the blank slate messages we had up there. So a lot of messages here, Leo, of release, changing your thinking, changing your perception, keep moving, persevering, being true to yourself, not being afraid to shine, all of that. Self-esteem, confidence, right? Step into your peace, staying in the now, all of that. Now we're moving into the Divine Masters Oracle. Okay. We'll talk about it after we get them all out. That was Saint Germain that came out. What else, Spirit? Okay. Some more in the challenge. What else, please? What else do we have, Divine Masters, for Leo? Okay. In the upright. Anything else? Last go around. Okay. And so let's talk about it. Us. Okay. Again, same one gets knocked down, same one falls down. I don't know what it's about. Okay. So we've got Saint Germain, Violet Flame, Alchemy, release the old, make way for the new. So again, clearing out old things, old thinking, old behaviors, whatever old, it's got to go. Next, we've got Mahatma Tar Babaji, spiritual awakening, confirmation, interconnectedness, understanding the inner workings. So again, getting to the root of things, getting the deeper understanding of what's going on, why it's happening. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Again, you're meant to shine. We've got Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose again. So this journey is guiding you to your sacred purpose, which is to support others, guide others, help others. The blue beings, light transmission, wounds healed, important information charging up. So really getting getting the power, the energy, whatever you need to move forward. Do what you're here to do. Sanat Kumara, open channel, signs, codes, downloads, sacred information. Again, sacred wisdom coming in for you, perhaps to share with others, perhaps just for you to understand some things. You'll be guided on what to do with this information is what I'm getting. We've got the Lemurians, clairvoyance activated, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. Again, a lot of messages here about trusting your intuition, following your intuition. We've got soap debt, cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission initiation. So you are stepping into your purpose, stepping into your mission, figuring out what that is, even getting some more insight as to what that is. Now we're going to move into, let me pick up the box again if I can find it. Where is it? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, this is the Akashic Truth Oracle. Beautiful deck. I'm going to tell you, when I pick out some decks, they are some beautiful cards. Beautiful messages. Just nice. Alright, let's see what we get for you. Leo, let's go ahead and get some messages from the Akashic Truth Oracle. Spirit, go ahead and let them flip out all the way. Flip over all the way. Thank you. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. What else do we have for Leo? First, okay. Anything else for Leo? Okay, we've got some more in the challenge. Okay, let's talk about it. So the first thing we've got to do, Leo, is we've got to come out of this victim mindset here. And the reason why we need to do that is, first of all, whatever situation we're in, we had a part in it and we have to own it, right? We have to take accountability for our decisions. We have to also take accountability and understand there are consequences for every decision or inaction, indecision. We've got victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. So again, stepping into that mindset, you know what, that I'm fully responsible for what happens to me, the choices I make, and I choose to be happy, and I'm going to do everything to align to that. Next, we have stuck in lack. Okay, you have all the resources you need to carry you through. Whether it's financial, emotional, physical limitations that you think you have, it is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. So again, perseverance, using your strength, right, to overcome thinking, behaviors, anything that is causing you to stay in lack. Next, we have self-love. So it's, you are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect you desire. Others will follow suit. So if you don't respect yourself and you don't set the example, set the tone for how you want others to treat you, they'll treat you any way that you allow. So this is about, again, stepping into your power in that way. It says walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. So this is where you need to trust your intuition to be led into what is more aligned for you as a way of what your mission and your purpose is here. It says connect to intuition. So we just talked about that. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. So this is about asking for support to help break away from the past, break away from the patterns in your life. We've got new beginning. So beautiful energy here with new beginning. This card is putting you on notice that a change is at hand. It may feel things are falling apart, but that's only to make room for the new. Be open to synchronicities and be willing to take risks at this time. In the challenge, we have pause. So it's a much needed time out is in order. You've worked hard and dedicated a lot of time and energy. Take a break and reflect on all of your accomplishments. You deserve it. So this is about taking inventory of how far you've come, being very, very thankful that you've come this far, that you've had the energy to persevere, that you've done what you have done in the past, and allow yourself to take some credit for that, right? Because solitude here is also goes along with the pause. Spending some time in nature, spending some time by yourself is going to be really, really helpful. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul, get to know all aspects of yourself so that you can stand on your own in any situation. So this is about really, really coming into your power. And through this moment of solitude, you're going to again gain some insights about yourself, some things that you need to know. It says stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. So this is about speaking your truth This is about setting boundaries. And again, this goes along with how you allow people to treat you. And now we're going to move into the higher self messages with the higher self oracle. Higher self messages for Leo. Please let them flip over completely, fall out completely. Thank you. Messages for Leo. Thank you. What else do we have? Okay. Okay. What else? Anything else? Last go around. Okay. Alright, let's talk about it. So the first card that came out, which I thought was really interesting, is balance. You know, you're having a hard time coming back into balance. You are not expecting the unexpected, right? You are, not in tune with that at this time. You are wanting freedom at this time, and you've had freedom come out, I want to say, in the reverse or in the challenge up here. But that's what your core energy desires, freedom. We've got listen, so again, listening to your intuition, again, listening to the messages that are trying to come through. Help is on the way. You are being supported. We've got worthiness in the reverse. Maybe you don't feel worthy. Maybe you don't feel loved. You're having a hard time with forgiveness again. We talked about that up here. You feel like a failure in some aspect of your life. And there's going to be change coming in, because this is not the truth, what you're telling yourself at this time. Now let's move into the numerology messages and see what we get for you. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I was going to do that. So I haven't even shuffled yet. Alright, hold on a second. Let me make sure these are all in the upright. Nope, they're not. Sorry, I like to start out with my cards in the upright. If they flip on their own after I shuffle, that's a different story. But I want to make sure I'm giving you the right messages, at least by starting off on the solid foundation of having my cards in the upright. Okay, now we're set. Okay, let's see what we have from the numerology oracle. Let the cards for Leo come out all the way or flip all the way. Messages for Leo. Yeah, they are flipping all right. Oh, this energy is funny. Messages for Leo, please. Messages for Leo. Yeah, see, they're flipping in my hand, but they're, yeah, there we go. All right, patience. challenge. What else? What else? What else? Okay. All right, let's talk about it. So we've got patience. That's like the one word that most people really don't like to hear, but it's going to take some time. So having patience with yourself, very, very self-nurturing kind of energy around you right now. Forgiveness for the third time. So there's really something that you need to forgive here. We've got leadership so that you can step into, take the action in your own life to take charge. Before you can take charge in any other area, you must focus on yourself at this time, because we've got music is going to help you. We've got surrender for the second or third time. We've got teaching and learning. Again, this is about your purpose. Teaching things, learning things, and then being able to share that knowledge, because this is going to bring you to a happy ending. But it is going to require perseverance again for the third or fourth time. We've got personal growth. That's that awakening energy, that knowledge coming in. We've got follow your dreams, standing in your power, following your dreams, because change is here again for the third, fourth time. And it's going to require some self-discipline. You taking control, standing in your power, period. Now let's go ahead and get into the inner child oracle messages. Yeah, some of these are in the reverse too. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think we're almost set. Okay. One more. Okay. Okay, inner child messages for Leo. Let them flip out. Flip over completely, fall out completely. Thank you. Messages for Leo from the inner child oracle. Okay, got some messages that came out. We'll talk about it when we get done. What other messages, please? What other messages? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Last go round, anything else? We have some in the challenge, not quite in the reverse, but pretty close. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. So the first one we have here is connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. Again, that's that comfort card that we got up here. Letting your spiritual team really come in and shower you with love, and the energy, the love you need right now. Today is the day. It's time to begin the journey. So again, right now. Okay, right now. You are worthy. Again, stepping into your worthiness, knowing that you deserve. We've got practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. Is this your own judgment or somebody else's, right? We've got speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. Again, what are you telling yourself? What lie are you telling yourself? Let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. We've got let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Again, thinking, behaviors, anything whatsoever. Because you had let it go, you have surrendered like 2 or 3 times as well. They all mean the same thing. Breathe in, practice breath work today. So this is about meditation. We've got go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. Again, that's that risk energy. Take the risks. We've got emotions are the reflection. Look for the deeper meaning. Again, getting back to the roots. What is underneath the emotions? And then we have let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So this is about not running away from the things that are trying to come up so that they can be released, because that's only going to help you move forward. We're going to move into the last messages before we get to the postcards from Spirit to close out your reading. This is the Ask the Guides Oracle. And we're going to see what your guides have to say here. Okay, if I can even shuffle the deck here. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's a little bit better shuffle there. Yeah, that's good. What ask the guide messages for Leo? Flip over completely, fall out completely. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. And I'm going to take them because, I don't know. I'm just going to take them. Because I don't believe they would have done that if they weren't meant to. So that's just how I do my readings. Okay, we got quite a bit here. This is challenge position. Okay, these are all challenge positions. So here, we're going to do it like that. Can I read them all like this, or do I need to turn some around? Okay, I need to turn it around. Okay, alright. So, okay. Alright, what do we have here? We have deceit, guardian angel. To me, this is this deceit that's either around you or the lies you're telling yourself. We've got prayer. So getting back into a connection with Spirit at this time is really going to be beneficial. We've got caution. This is about taking care of yourself, okay? Because something that you're doing is not good for you, whatever it is. We've got surprise because there's some nice things trying to come your way. We've got rest, again, another energy of take care of yourself, rest, nurture. We've got survival. This is about you being a spiritual warrior in surviving anything. Persevering. We've got restriction. This is the trap that you have in your mind that you're restricted, the lie you're telling yourself. We have pause, again, higher self coming in here telling you take a time out, meditate, get in touch. We've got forgiveness for the 4th time. I'm like, dog. We got community. This is your spiritual team coming in, your family, your friends, those people that truly care about you, support you. We've got limitation, feeling, spirit of lack, again, coming through with the limitation. Again, that worthiness. You can have and do anything you set your mind to, so why is there a limit? We've got ending. So this is, again, things must end in order to move forward. We've got truth with the higher self coming in so that you can know the truth. We've got a leap of faith, so this is about taking the risk that we talked about up here. We've got leadership, again, 2nd, 3rd time here. Perseverance, 4th time. Growth, again, that the spiritual awakening card. Um, we've got celebration coming into joy again, and we've got freedom for like the fourth time. So your freedom is really what's important to you, Leo. Really, really standing in your energy, being free of what no longer serves you, being free of situations that no longer serve you, being free of your own lies that you tell yourself, that you're not worthy, you don't deserve, that you're a failure, whatever you're telling yourself. Okay, forgiving all of it so you can move forward, because that's really what's keeping you stuck, is the mindset that you're in right now. And really, really believing these things is the other thing about that. Let's go ahead and see what the postcards from Spirit have to tell you, because those usually are sort of like a summarization of the reading, which I find so interesting when I see the cards that come out. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Leo. Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Leo. What do you want to tell Leo? Sum it all up for us, because that's what these cards seem to do. They seem to cut to the chase of everything. What do we got going on, Spirit? What do you want to tell Leo? Go ahead and give me some messages, please. Thank you. I don't ever read these in the reverse, so even if they come out that way, I'm going to turn them around because I don't read these that way. All right, let's see what else. Okay. Go ahead and give me some messages for Leo, please. Ooh, okay, thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Anything else? Okay, that's it. All right, let's get to it. No particular order. I'm going to try to keep them in order, but I really don't remember how that fell, but we'll see. They're all going to be important messages, so it doesn't really matter what the order is. All right, let's do it. Okay, the first one, Dearest You. We're a chatty bunch over here talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity. Be clear and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor, affirmative, we say. Loving you so very much. Dearest You, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange. So temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. Dearest You, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now, here you are, with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, We are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experience. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Dear, dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught up in an endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment, empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth in whatever you get The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so, so much. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us, Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. I don't know why I'm so emotional right now, but I am. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love with care. Can you feel us? Beautiful. Dearest you, we are here on the other side, have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to inanimate life and bursts it into existence. Love is without condition, and it is based on reverence and a fierce joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as the others, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will? Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you to always love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Leo, I'm telling you, I'm in swimming in your feelings right now. It's hard. So my heart goes out to you. Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor, loving you so much as always. Last one. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see reflections in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you could step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. So Leo, I know whatever you're going through right now is pretty rough because I felt your emotions like hit me in a wave. So you've got some deep things going on now. Really, really releasing is going to be very important. Forgiving is going to be very important. Making sure of what your intentions are, of why you're doing things, is going to be very important as you move forward. And I hope that this helps you in some kind of way. Much love and light, Lady T.